World Cup 2026, Canada versus Bosnia and Herzegovina. Group B, home soil, BMO Field, Toronto. 61% possession, 9 corners, 4 shots on target, and a Juventus striker who gets paid €8 million a year to put the ball in the net. One chance, 8 yards out, center of the box, the goal in front of him, the goalkeeper guessing, and Jonathan David, Canada's all-time leading scorer, rolled a soft left-footed shot directly into the goalkeeper's chest. 2 things happened after that. Bosnia scored, and a man named Cyle Larin sat on the bench, watching, waiting, saying absolutely nothing. Canada entered this tournament on an 8-match unbeaten run. Jesse Marsch had a plan. The plan had a number 9. The number 9 had one job. Tonight, the number 9 did not do his job. The bench, however, was excellent. Let's talk about the 17th minute, because the 17th minute is why we're here. Canada were pushing forward. Bosnia were scrambling. A cross came into the box and found Jonathan David in the most dangerous position a striker can occupy. Central, 8 yards out, goalkeeper exposed. This is the moment every number 9 trains for. This is the scenario they dream about. This is a gift. David pulled back his left foot and produced a shot so tame, so apologetic, so thoroughly unbothered by the concept of power or direction that Nikola Vasilja, Bosnia's goalkeeper, didn't dive. He just reached down, like picking up a grocery bag. David had just wasted Canada's best World Cup chance in 40 years, and then Bosnia immediately attacked and scored. Jovo Lukic headed in from a corner in the 21st minute. It was a well-worked set piece. Bosnia are the tallest team in this entire tournament at an average of 6'1". Canada had been warned. The corner still went in. Canada spent the next 60 minutes throwing themselves at a wall. 9 corners, 0 goals from corners. Bosnia's defense made 2 goal line clearances, one by Kolasinac, who somehow got a touch onto the bar in the 53rd minute off Richie Laria's shot, and another by Kadic in the 63rd, who denied Tani Oluwase when the ball was practically already in the net. The BMO Field crowd was watching a team dominate every statistic except the one that actually matters. The scoreboard still said 1-0. Jonathan David was still on the pitch. The situation was worsening. To be fair to David, he worked, he pressed, he created movement, he ran the channels, he did everything a striker is supposed to do except score or assist, which is admittedly the main thing. 78th minute, Jesse Marsch finally made the call. Cyle Larin came on. He had been sitting on that bench for 78 minutes. He had watched David miss. He had watched Canada hit the bar. He had watched Bosnia survive miracle after miracle. And then, approximately 4 minutes after entering the pitch, Larin received the ball on the edge of the box, took one touch, turned, and fired a low shot into the bottom corner. 4 minutes, 1 touch, 1 goal. Canada equalized. The crowd lost its mind. The entire country of Canada briefly remembered that football exists. And somewhere in a technical area in Toronto, Jesse Marsch stood with the look of a man who had just received information he should have had 78 minutes earlier. Larin is 30 years old. He has been Canada's record goal scorer for years. Tonight, he touched the ball 4 times and scored. He is extraordinarily good at football. This information was available before kickoff. Here is the argument. Jonathan David plays for Juventus. He has 34 international goals. He is, statistically, the greatest striker in Canadian football history. None of that is wrong. All of that is true. And yet tonight, on the biggest stage this country has ever hosted, when Canada needed their number 9 to be a number 9, he was not. Cyle Larin was. Larin came on, read the moment, composed himself, and finished clinically in the dark in front of 60,000 people, under the weight of Canadian sporting history. That is what number 9s do. One of these men did it tonight. The other one's soft shot is still rolling around in Vasilja's memory, disturbing absolutely nothing. Canada versus Switzerland is next. Group B is genuinely open. Switzerland are good. Switzerland will press. Switzerland will not give Canada 9 corners and a quiet Vasilja to shoot at. Jesse Marsch has a decision to make, and based on everything that happened tonight, he already knows what it is. Whether he makes it is a different question entirely. I have low expectations and a group stage to finish watching. Comment below. Does Larin start versus Switzerland? Yes or no? I'm reading every single one. Subscribe if you think what David produced in the 17th minute qualified as a shot. I'm not sure it did.